everyone, this is the TheVortexChicken and welcome to Explosive Bunnies.
Hello, I'm Immortal Fire, and today we are going to be learning 3 ways to easily beat the Old One's army in Terraria. Okay, so method number 1 requires you to beat the Old One's army at least once. So Vortex, will you start?
Yes.
And get out of your Vortex armor, first of all.
Fine.
I'll go right side, you go left. Okay, now it's time for the final wave, and once this wave is over, we'll better show you the trick. Oh, also, go get your little defender medals, because defender medals are awesome. I've saved all my Arethian mana and haven't used any of the sentries, and you'll see why in a minute. Right, Vortex?
Yep.
Wave 5 is beginning. Flip. Okay. I'll get you, Draken. The last thing I do. Probably will be because of all these other mobs, but hey, it doesn't matter. Oh, flip.
Okay, I got Dark Mage.
Okay. Well, try to kill
That's
him.
called Star Cannon on Dark Mage.
Heal.
Here's another Dark Mage.
Oh, flip.
Okay.
Kill them all.
Alright. Start holding it.
Okay. So you take the mana out of your inventory and hold it like this when the thing's about to end. Just kill the Dark Mage already.
I did.
And then watch.
You can keep the mana.
And then Vortex, please start another Old One's army.
So trash the 61 Ethereum mana I have. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, because they can't see you. Our viewers cannot see you.
Yeah.
Because I'm the one who's recording.
Keep your hand, and here we go.
Voila! I now start the battle with 76 Arethian mana. So, for trick number 2, we're going to be using the NPCs to fight Old One's army.
So the first thing to do is to summon the Old One's army.
Oh, and make sure you're on the same team, that way you don't accidentally zap each other. Is that how that works? That's only if you have PvP on, but just in case, do it. Because you don't want to accidentally have PvP on and kill each other. That's not fun.
We
Yeah.
go to the workbenches.
Yes, and the chairs actually stay up there, which is cool. Also, the traveling merchant is here, which is a bonus because he does not always spawn and is another NPC to help us fight. This may not always happen to you, but it might.
And it'll be even better in hard mode because of the pulse bow, which the traveling merchant upgrades to after the wall of flesh.
Yes, and in hard mode, you can actually do it with all the hard mode NPCs. You can actually fight tier 1 with all the hard mode NPCs as long as you don't fight any mechanical bosses first. So now let's rate how good all the NPCs are at actually fighting. Golfer is pretty good because he has piercing golf balls. The Witch Doctor's good because of his arrows. Die Trader's not good because he has a flippin' sword, so yeah.
Demolitionist is always nice because of the grenades.
And Dryad just gives everyone a bit of a buff, right, Vortex? Also, Mechanic has really good range.
I saw on the wiki that there's also a debuff that the Dryad gives enemies.
Oh, yeah. Also, the Mechanic has pretty good range with her boomerang wrench thingy. So now we're just waiting for the wave to start. Okay, wave has started. Why is the nurse sad? The nurse showed the sad emoji.
Oh, how sad.
Oh my gosh, the mechanic just showed the old one's army emoji, and the die trader obviously just, and the die trader just said the traveling merchant, and then the golfer replied with the skull. So I think this indicates that the traveling merchant may die soon. We're not sure yet.
You know, you might want to start attacking yourself.
Oh, like actually attack, not let the NPCs attack. Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
This is mainly a support trick and not a let your NPCs defeat the old one's army by themselves trick.
No, they probably could if you did the hard mode method and had the traveling merchant together. So if you had like maybe attacked once or twice if they got close. Wait, it appears there's a glitch on the right side where the guys are going through the NPCs. Okay, I'm just gonna kill them so they stop glitching out. But yeah, weird glitch. The painter's pretty good for fighting because he shoots a little thing. Angler, apparently not. He didn't attack.
The angler's supposed to use those frozen fish things, frost dagger fish.
Oh, those, yeah.
But he doesn't seem to be using them.
Maybe something with his AI, or he just decided not to attack then.
Or maybe as a kid he is too nervous to attack.
Yeah, I mean the old one's army could be pretty scary for a kid. Like if I was a kid and I was just on a platform made of obsidian and I was being attacked by goblin creatures, I would probably freak out too, and forget that I had maybe ice dagger fish in my hand. Oh no, he's throwing javelins. They're throwing javelins. Yep, definitely only a support trick in pre-hard mode anyway.
Star Cannon is OP. If you have the Star Cannon, you won't need any support tricks.
Good point, but not everyone has a Star Cannon, or if they do have the Star Cannon, can't have enough time to farm for stars. So yeah, that too. Well, wave 3's over. Now it's just wave 4 and 5. And Vortex, why do you appear to be glitching through the floor? Whenever you do the slime.
I'm just bouncing on my slime mount occasionally.
Okay.
Time.
Visual glitch, I guess.
Yes, visual glitches are the best.
Because it makes you confused, especially in PvP when like you're fighting a boss. Visual glitches are just great then. Oh, a good tip is to make sure to get the wyverns and the ghost ones that are like, because if they're in the floor, they're harder to attack, so make sure to focus on the ones that like fall off the edge and try to go get them. Oh, don't get stuck like I did right there. But, yeah.
The wyverns are so dang annoying. In my opinion, they're worse than the dark mage.
Yeah, probably. Dark mage is a bit wimpy. No, oh look! The Die Trader's finally attacking. Good job, Die Trader!
Yay, Die Trader did a tiny little...
Has redeemed himself.
Bit of damage. Clothier's a really good NPC for this because of the Book of Skulls with the Shadow Flame debuff.
Yeah, Shadow Flame Book of Skulls is actually a pretty weird thing for the Clothier to have. Or, Book of Skulls makes sense, but Shadow Flame? I guess.
Yeah, I never understood why it uses Shadow Flame.
Maybe it's because they thought it would be cool. I mean, it's Terraria. Not everything has to make sense, you know. Okay, the final wave. It's beginning. Night is beginning to fall, so we may lose the traveling merchant. Maybe that's what one of the NPCs was talking about when they said traveling merchant and then skull. So that may be it. Maybe the NPC.
Yeah, the traveling merchant will depart in 15 seconds, according to my watch.
Okay, that's probably what the NPC was talking about. Not dying, just departing.
Dying would be another option.
Yeah, I mean, the only difference between dying and departing is when he dies, you get a hat.
Mm-hmm.
But when he departs, you can feel good about yourself for not killing him. So
I hate these stupid wyverns, and I am so glad that you are the one that has to deal with them attacking the crystal.
any NPC with the name Wyvern in it should is horrible. Ooh, yay, we won. Well, these tricks work, obviously. So yeah, Old One's army has been defeated, and the traveling merchant actually stayed long enough. So NPC that said he died, you were obviously wrong. So everyone, this is the final trick that we're going to be doing in this video. This one involves the big pile of boulders, as you may have guessed by now, considering we haven't used them yet.
So I have started the event.
Yes.
And
so what happened is when the mobs come up to the crystal, they will step on the pressure plates and activate it. And we are now at wave 5. I did not want you guys to have to suffer through the whole Old One's army again.
Because that's just boring.
Yeah.
So the deal is you fight off the Old One's army to the best of your abilities, and then once the stupid wyverns start taking control of your sanity, then you just let everything come to the crystal and then
grapple up there so you don't
drop
get
the boulders on them.
No, the mobs actually activate the boulders themselves, and you have to grapple up to the house so you don't get murdered. And I'd suggest waiting until wave 5 for this, because once it hits, it hits. Intensely fighting off the enemies. Okay.
Yep.
So,
if I didn't have the star cannon, they would probably have activated the thing.
Apparently, wyverns do not activate pressure plates. We have learned this. Okay.
Yep, we have.
So, we're not quite sure what happened, but either we didn't activate them fast enough, or the boulders killed the crystal.
The boulders probably actually killed the crystal.
Okay, so we learned that trick 3 does not work, but we think it might actually work is if you put boulder statues and pressure plates right next to the portal, so whenever a mob spawns, it gets run over by a boulder, instead of putting the boulders by a crystal. So the idea works, we just executed it incorrectly, right, Vortex?
Yep.
So, that's all, folks, and... Oh, yeah, you had the Rod of Discord. Yeah, Vortex. Don't worry.
I got it from Terraria 1. Not a big